Bengaluru. Another story that has caught headlines is the auto rickshaw rides that are all set to become more expensive, as the government has now approved a 20% fare hike, which will be effective from the 1st of August. The District Transport Authority has notified new rates of 36 rupees for the first 2 kilometers and 18 rupees for every additional kilometer. However, thousands of drivers are now refusing to recalibrate their meters, demanding even steeper fares. Amidst rising inflation, drivers are pushing for a base fare of 40 rupees and 20 rupees per kilometer instead. The Auto Rickshaw Drivers Union, that represents a large number of drivers, has termed the hike unscientific and criticized it for failing to reflect current inflation levels. In fact, D. Radramurthy, Auto Rickshaw Drivers Union's General Secretary, has said that the union has written to the Chief Secretary and Bangalore Urban Deputy Commissioner but has received no response whatsoever. Drivers Union is saying that the cost of living has increased drastically, which is why the union is demanding a higher fare revision. He also criticized the government for not consulting driver unions before making this decision.
ये तो हम लोग तो क्या बोल रहे हैं, वो जो अभी बोला उबर आने के बाद ड्राइवर लोगों को मीटर लगाने के लिए कम हो गया. फिर भी पहले तो हम तो बिफोर 15 इयर्स को बिफोर हर आदमी लोग मीटर चलाता था. बट अभी ओला उबर आ गया ना, इसलिए उन लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, उन लोग आमिष ड्राइवर लोग उन लोग आमिष के बलि हो गया. सो ओला उबर क्या बोलते हैं, 2 किलोमीटर के लिए 100 रुपीज लेते हैं उन लोग. इसीलिए ड्राइवर क्या हो गया, इनका दिमाग चेंज हो गया. कभी भी मीटर क्यों डालना हम लोग है, वो ओला उबर कितना दिखाता है उतना हम आपको देना बोल के डिमांड करते हैं. ये तो गलत है. क्यों बोले?
Now, the main auto unions say that although they have rejected the fare hike and submitted appeals to the government, the strike is being led by smaller unions. According to leaders of 2 major unions, around 500 auto drivers from these smaller groups have planned to stage a protest at Freedom Park. Meanwhile, several commuters have also voiced their frustration, pointing out that several auto rickshaw drivers in the city do not follow meter rules and often charge arbitrary rates.
Auto rickshaw fares in Bengaluru are all set to be rising by 20% starting August 1st. While currently the minimum on the meter stands at 30 rupees and about 15 for every additional kilometer, it's now going to be going up to 36 for the base meter and 18 for every extra kilometer. Well, where does this controversy arise now? That auto drivers in the city have written to the government complaining that this hike is unscientific, and given the rising cost of living in the city, that the hike should be more steep. Meanwhile, on the other hand, commuters, citizens and residents of Bengaluru have raised a valid issue that auto drivers and autos in Bengaluru never operate on the meters, so it doesn't really matter how much this is, and that they in fact should be learning from other cities.
The auto fares are really high and they need to, put the meters. It's according to the rule. I don't know why they're not following it.
See, if we don't mind to pay a little higher to them because that's their bread and butter. But if they use the meter, see, getting an auto on a meter basis, it's very difficult in Bangalore right now.
We already have metro prices are very high compared to other cities, and Rapido is also banned. So obviously it is going to hurt like normal people or commuters' pocket, right? So having a proper meter, and that would actually help us a lot.
Imran, this decision has managed to put both the commuters as well as the auto drivers, it's rubbing them the wrong way. What is behind this hike? Because the commuters are unhappy that they are going to have to pay higher prices. They allege auto drivers have already been charging arbitrary fares. The drivers also are unhappy because they want even more. Right. We'll try and get Imran back online with us. But the story coming in from Bengaluru, remember, this comes just days after even the bike rides have been restricted in Bengaluru city. So now that, coupled with this projected price hike in auto fares, it definitely spells a lot of trouble for the commuters and their pockets on this matter. But the flip side to this is that even the auto drivers are unhappy. They want their fares to be hiked at par with inflation, and which is why it seems to be a Hobson's choice for the government. One really wonders on what basis was this decision taken. We shift our focus